You ever wanted to combine both your love of paper crafting and your love of fabrics together? A good way to do that is the junk journaling arena because it lends itself to so much creativity. You can just play for the rest of your life and never run out of ideas. Now, I want to show you a cover that I'm working on for a junk journal. I started with a piece of batting, and it's not perfectly square or anything, but it's 9.5 by 13.5. That's the size that I decided to use because I can put a normal junk journal folded over page inside with plenty of room for at least two, sometimes three signatures, depending on how many pages you put into a signature. But this size would definitely hold 40 to 60 junk journal pages. For instance, this would be 4 pages, front and back, like that. So it would hold 40 to 60 of these, which would be a couple of nice size signatures, okay? So I wanted to incorporate my slow stitching, my love of hand sewing with junk journaling for myself and for many of you out there who like to do both. Okay, so let's play with that, and every week I'm going to try to do at least one video for you in something like this to give you some inspiration on how you can incorporate your fabrics into your junk journaling. Now, I'm also going to be talking about uh, an endeavor that I'm doing with my daughter, and that is we are starting an Etsy shop with, excuse me, junk journaling kits. And we're starting off with a theme around self care and relationships, healing from specifically toxic relationships. You know, there's so much of that out there, and we all need help sometimes to do that. And we have some information up on narcissists. If you've ever lived with a narcissist, you know that that can be very, very abusive and very draining. And healing from that is a journey because it takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. The same way with any abusive relationship, whether you grew up in that as a child or you experienced it with a important relationship to you or a marriage or whatever, journaling can be a way to healing. It can be a way to document your journey of progress. And so that's kind of what we're focusing on to begin with, but we will cover many different areas as time goes by. But a couple of the new kits that are going up is this one called Self Care. Now, these kits have 10 of the pages that you fold for your journaling. You can see this one has a bee theme. Isn't that adorable? Soft, pretty. Lots of nice sayings that help to lighten your day, help you to get a positive mindset, and also to give you some affirmation. Pretty colors, soft. Journaling spaces. You are golden like honey. Sometimes people can make us forget that we have value. And so these are so important. Collect sweet moments, not just busy days. Isn't that good advice? Lots of journaling space. Again, our adorable little bees. Nourish your soul like a flower in the sun. Don't forget to take care of yourself. It's important. You can't take care of others if you don't take care of yourself first. Beautiful graphics. Lots of space for journaling and embellishing. soft colors. I like that because that is very soothing to the soul. Isn't this pretty? Tend to yourself like the garden of your heart. Ah, that just speaks to my heart. And some elements. There are 10 of the pages, and then there are 5 pages of elements. Pockets, banners, little envelopes, tags, a beautiful, beautiful junk journal kit. Right? That'll be one that's going up into the shop. The second one is called Becoming. Bloom where you are, but don't be afraid to grow beyond. Oh, wow. Soothing cup of tea. Beautiful again, soft colors. Easy on the eye, easy on the heart. Wonderful. When you just fly like a butterfly. If you could get rid of all the anxieties and the hurt and the pain that we've suffered. Even the smallest steps move you forward. Journaling for health care, journaling for peace of mind, journaling for emotional wellness. These are so important. Progress, not perfection. Reminds me of my channel here. Perfectly imperfect is perfect for me. We want to remember the progress. We're not reaching for perfection. Embrace the seasons of your life. Don't get stuck. Move forward. Embrace each one as they come. If they're tough, learn from them. If they're beautiful, enjoy them. Beautiful pages again. Beautiful soft colors. Things that make you feel good. Colors that make you feel good. And a peaceful tranquility. Things that tell you you can grow. It's not a race. It's a journey. Take it at your pace. Again, the elements, pages. There are 5 of those. There are 15 pages to each of our kits. 10 of the journaling pages and 5 pages of ephemera. Beautiful additions to a junk journal. Let's look more now at our cover. I gave you the dimensions. I put it on a batting. I will have yet to come in and put a piece of fabric on this side, and then I'll hand sew that down, and the cover will be finished. But let's see how I did the cover. Okay. These are made from scraps. This gray is actually a old skirt, and it had some of this workings on the skirt, on the panel on the side. So I cut the panel off the skirt, and then I cut a piece of the skirting to fit the top, and then just hand sewed a piece of that paneling on top, tucked in a little bit of fringe that I cut off of a scarf. Okay, let you see that just a little bit closer. All hand sewn, all using thrifted or reclaimed fabrics out of your closet or whatever. Then I had made this piece in the 50 styles of slow stitching, and so I thought, okay, I'm fixing to use it as the focal point of this journal. So when I fold this journal, that is my front page, and as you can see, the elements here just wrap, and they'll make the spine. All right. Isn't that pretty? It went so well with this gray. Like I said, I will be coming in and putting a fabric here, and I think I'm putting a piece of lace down this side. We'll see. I'll make another video when this is finished and show you how I finish it. But I kind of like folding it like that and having a little left over, and maybe the lace would lay out over here. That's kind of what I'm thinking. But this was simply all scraps. This was a piece, this was a piece. Then I just cut up elements and slow stitched a flower on the top. Okay. Now, that is the beginning of a soft cover. It's not finished yet, but you can see that's very doable, very easy to make. Okay. It's just, it would be so nice when it's finished. And then all you do is just sew your paper signatures right in the center, and it's done. And then I'm going to be making closures out of my, let me see if I can find one here long enough. I don't think I have one long enough over here right now. But when I sew my little pieces of snippet scraps here, I'm going to use that as a closure, okay? It will be longer, and let me see, I should have one that's longer. Well, this one still may not be long enough, but let's pretend it is. And it will wrap around. We'll connect the two. There we go. It will wrap around, and I will put either Velcro or button and a tie or whatever I want to do, any way I want to close it. But this will be a closure for this. Very simple to make, very easy to make. Make it out of scraps. Make it as wide or as thin as you want. Let's try this one around. As you see, I have several of them working here. Let's try that. Bring this one over and this one over. Different colors give you different looks. But you could see a little Velcro here and a little Velcro here would be a perfect closure for a junk journal. And stays within our scrappiness. Isn't that cute? Love that. Okay. Just another idea there for your for your junk journaling. Okay. All right. I'm going to leave the link in the description for our Relate and Create Etsy shop, where you can begin to find junk journaling kits. And they will be going up consistently throughout the year. So go to the shop and favorite it so that it'll be in your favorites. And just look around and visit it once a week, because we're going to have new things in there really often. So it's just getting started. Grow along with us and find something for your next project. Okay? Until next time, let's stay paper and fabric scrap happy.